Book of Ruth, chapter 1.
In the days when the judges judged,
In the days when the judges judged, there was a famine in the land.
there was a famine in the land, and a man of Bethlehem in Judah went to reside in the country of Moab, he and his wife and his 2 sons. The man's name was Elimelech, and his wife Naomi, and the name of his 2 sons Machlon and Chilion, Ephrathites of Bethlehem in Judah. They came into Moab and remained there. Elimelech, Naomi's husband, died, and she was left with her 2 sons.
They came into Moab and remained there. Elimelech, Naomi's husband, died, and she was left with her 2 sons.
They married Moabite women. One was Orpah and the other Ruth, and they lived there about 10 years.
Then these 2, Machlon and Chilion, died, and the woman was left without her sons and her husband.
And she arose with her daughters-in-law to leave Moab, for she had heard in Moab how Adonai had remembered his people and had given them bread.
ותקום היא וכלותיה, ותשיב פקד אדוני את עמו, לתת להם לחם.
So she went forth from where she was, and her 2 daughters-in-law with her, and they went to return to the land of Judah. And Naomi said to her 2 daughters-in-law, Go, return each of you to her mother's house. Adonai deal kindly with you, as you have dealt with the dead and with me. Adonai grant that you may find rest, each of you in the house of her husband. Then she kissed them, and they lifted up their voices and wept.
יעש אדוני עמכם חסד כאשר עשיתם עם המתים ועמדי.
And they said to her, No, we will return with you to your people. And Naomi said, Turn back, my daughters. Why will you go with me? Do you think I can have more sons, that they may be your husbands? Turn back, my daughters, go your way, for I am too old to have a husband. If I should say, I have hope, should I even have a husband tonight and then have sons? Would you wait for them till they were grown? Would you shut yourselves off for them and have no husbands?
No, my daughters, I am saddened for you, but the hand of Adonai has gone against me. And they lifted their voice and wept again, and Orpah kissed her mother-in-law, but Ruth clung to her.
ותישאנה כולן, ותבכנה עוד.
She said, Your sister-in-law is gone back to her people and to her God. Go, follow your sister-in-law.
ותאמר הנה שבה יבימתך אל עמה ואל אלוהיך.
And Ruth said, Do not urge me to leave you, to turn back from following you.
ותאמר רות אל תפגעי בי לעוזבך לשוב מאחרייך.
Ruth said, Do not urge me to leave you, to turn back from following you. For wherever you go, I will go. And where you lodge, I will lodge. Your people will be my people, and your God, my God.
כי אל אשר תלכי אלך, ובאשר תליני אלין.
Where you lodge, I will lodge. Your people will be my people, and your God, my God. Where you die, I will die, and there will I be buried. The Lord will judge against me, but if anything but death parts me from you.
באשר תמותי אמות, ושם אקבר.
When she saw that she was determined to go with her, she stopped arguing with her.
So they 2 went until they came to Bethlehem. And when they entered the city, there was excitement over them, and the woman said, Is this Naomi?
ותהום כל העיר עליהן, ותאמרנה הזאת נעמי.
And she said to them, Do not call me Naomi, call me Mara, for the Almighty has dealt very bitterly with me. I went out full, and Adonai has brought me back home empty. How can you call me Naomi, seeing Adonai has testified against me, and the Almighty has afflicted me?
So Naomi returned, and Ruth the Moabite, her daughter-in-law, with her. They came to Bethlehem in the beginning of barley harvest.